Okay, I did not even mean to start this video at this time, but it is December 31st, 2023 at exactly 11 p.m. We have one more hour in this year. If you are watching me, it's obvious that you made it. The whole 365, child. It has been a year. And I won't even get into my whole year. I'll go into detail at another video, but for this video, I just wanted to just say make room for the new. I wrote that down a few weeks ago, just randomly, and I knew I wanted to make a video about that. Just making room for the new, whatever that new is, whatever came to your mind when I said that, that's what you need to make room for. Whether it be a new place, clean your old place up. If it's a new job, start filling out those applications. If it's a new car, start cleaning out your old car. Start taking that stuff out the trunk, because once you get the new car, you don't want to be scrambling, trying to throw stuff in a box. Nah, clean it out. If it's making room for new friends, probably have to get rid of your old friends. Not get rid, that sounds kind of bad, but just, yeah, get rid of your old friends if they're not edifying you. If things are just not what they used to be, sometimes God will let you know that it's time to move on. So you have to make room for new experiences and new places. You have to do the work to get rid of stuff that no longer suits you. And ask God for the strength and the courage to let go. Because what He is about to do for you will be like nothing you've ever experienced in your life. This year has been full of ups and downs and so many lessons. This time last year, I was very pessimistic. I didn't know where I was going to end up. And I have traveled here and far back. And it has been quite the journey. Like I said, I'll talk about that in another video, but make room for what you want. Start doing little bits and pieces of the work. It takes work. Yes, it does. But with God, you gotta pray. You gotta pray. You have to. If you don't have a prayer life, start somewhere. I know if you're not used to praying, it may feel silly at first, because you like, hey God, I don't know what to say, but just talk. Just talk like I'm talking to you right now. Just talk to Him. The Lord has brought me so far this year. I can't even tell y'all what He has done in one video. It's going to take probably a part 1 and a 2. But all I'm saying right there is to pray for what you want, pray for what you need, and God will handle the rest. It may look like nothing is moving. And I've been in a place where my heart was so heavy. Because I'm like, God, what are you doing? Where are you at? And I'll just say this. I needed and wanted a new job. I was struggling last year. I started doing the work with the help of others. And I had friends that helped me out so much this year. So I ain't even gonna pretend that this was just me. It definitely was God working through my friends to help me. But I'll tell you this. I went from not knowing what I was doing in total limbo in 1 month, from May, not knowing what was going on. By the end of June, I was on a plane to California for a new job. All I had to do was say yes. I was so scared to say yes in the past for what worked for me, because I was always worried about my family. Are they gonna be all right? Are they gonna, be okay while I'm gone? I'm not God. I cannot believe that I felt like I was so important that I was needed to stay in a place to make sure that my friends and my family were okay, but I wasn't doing what was working for me. And God had to really sit me down and say, girl, I am who I am. You have to fully trust me. And I just said, okay, Lord, all right. And when I got the call to make a decision, I didn't have long to make that decision, y'all. I just said yes. I made room. I threw away a lot of stuff, like physical stuff, that God was like, nope, throw this away, throw that away. Like he was preparing me, because all of the things that I was holding on to was no longer serving me. I'm talking about just stuff, t-shirts, clothing. He even changed my wardrobe, y'all. And I'm still in the midst of changing some things, but I said I wanted to dress a little bit lighter, a little bit more feminine. He was like, okay, well, you have to get rid of this and get rid of that. Throw this away, throw that away. And I'm like, for real? You want me to get rid of this? And I had to let go. And this is also in another video. And I have not said this out loud, to YouTube or anything, but when I asked God for change, I could hear him say, are you really ready? Because you have to get rid of some things that you really love. And I coveted astrology. And I know now in this day and age, that is a huge thing. And I'm not new to this. It got down to the point I was guessing people's astrological signs. It was a little bit scary. And I'm not negating the fact that those things have things, I'm not saying it's not real. Some things you can say it's real, but it's not of God. It's a difference between what's real and not of God. Okay? And I feel so bad because I don't even know why I'm talking about this. That is definitely gonna be another video too, but I think for some reason I'm just gonna say the Holy Spirit is moving me to say that. But I was so deep into astrology, over 20 years of me studying this stuff, and also going to church, and also praying to Jesus. I was intertwined in so many things, and yet I was still in the same place. I was still in the same line of work, and I'm still doing the same thing, but it's different because I'm traveling, I'm moving. I was still like just in the same place character wise. I couldn't change. I didn't feel like I wanted to change. And God was like, are you ready to change? Are you ready to make room? You asking me for this stuff, but you ain't doing nothing. What are you doing? And I just said, okay. So I'm not gonna make this video real long, cause yeah, I'm ready for the new. I'm ready to make the changes. I'm ready to go even further than what he has taken me this year. And by this time next year, baby, okay? Whoever's watching this, please, whatever came to your mind at first when I said make room for the new, whatever you need to get rid of, do it, because your life depends on it, okay? Your life depends on it. If it's to get rid of people, places, things, jobs, family, friends, lifestyle, do it. You never know. Your life could change in a month, in a day, in a moment. You can get the call of a lifetime if you just say yes. So, I'll see you on the other side. Happiest new year to you. And just take out with you wherever you go. The world is really dark right now. It's a lot of things happening, child, that I won't get into, because we're going into the new year with optimism and not with doom. But I want you to be aware, okay, of the things that are going on. We can't ignore it. There's a lot of spiritual warfare going on. But with all that is happening in the world, you're still here. You watching this video, you still alive. If you're not, I don't know what to say about that. But if you are watching this video, you have the chance to change your life right now. And this ain't about resolutions. This isn't about, oh, I want to lose weight, or, oh, I want to whatever. And yes, you can do all of those things, but this is not about that. This is about changing your whole life. I'm talking about just taking a new journey. If you want to travel more, do it. If you don't have that much to go to Bahamas, but you got enough to take a bus to Birmingham, do it. I shout out to the people in Birmingham. It's something in Alabama that's fun to do, but at least it's different from your town. Edify yourself, purify yourself, water yourself. If all else fails, nobody is going to hold your hand all the time. You have to sometimes do the work. When I was in California, I didn't have no family. It was things going on, and I was by myself. Not totally by myself. I had Jesus, yes. And that's really all I needed. But it was, it was very interesting. But I did it, and I came home, and I'm back here. But I'm not going to stay here. That's the thing. So, anyways, like I said, I'm not going to make this long. I just wanted to say I love you. And God be with you, your family, your friends. Pray for your mind. Pray for your spirit. Pray for your soul. And just go. Say yes. It's time. Okay? So, Happy New Year. And I'll see y'all on the other side. All right?